Now, the other story about the winter baseball meetings, John, as we go to our final segment, involves trades. There will be deals. There'll be deals of young prospects. There will be deals that I can't sign this guy a year from now. There will be deals of this guy's going to be arbitration eligible. I'm not going to pay that kind of money when he becomes an arbitration guy, so I will trade him. So as all of our attention in the hallways at the Grand Hyatt is going to be strictly about free agents and who goes where, keep in mind there will be some significant deals. And of course, we had trades. I like the Angels' acquisition of Hunter Renfroe. I think that's a 2-year rental. A guy that's pretty productive and just grinds and wants to play every day. And I think that's a nice pickup along the way. A name that has not been mentioned, I think he's rock solid. He's not a star, but Kevin Newman from our backyard here, who was played very well in a very bad situation in Pittsburgh, and he got a little bit of hurt a year ago. Kevin Newman was traded from the Pirates to Cincinnati. He's going to get a chance to play every day and be their shortstop. And if he hits 275 with a little bit of pop and plays okay defensively in the Queen City, I think the Reds got themselves a good player because I think Kevin Newman is just kind of throwback, pros pro, old dog style of baseball. But I think he's a pretty good player. It was a really unique trade from Seattle. The Mariners just keep making all these deals. The Mariners traded Kyle Lewis, who was a former #1 draft pick, and he went to Arizona in a significant deal. My hot young guy for your hot young guy. The only glitch is Lewis has not arrived yet to be an established major leaguer, so Arizona thinks they can get something out of him. And in addition to Seattle making that deal, Seattle traded for Teo Hernandez of the Toronto Blue Jays, who really hit well and can play multiple positions. So they're just exchanging some pieces along the way. And then Colton Wong, the Milwaukee second baseman, former Cardinal, he goes to Seattle too in a trade. So there's no blockbuster 12-player trades like A.J. Preller made the first year he was here. But we've got some deals to help clubs. And there'll probably be some interesting deals in the next 3 to 4 nights there at the winter meetings.
Yeah, the Kevin Newman one is interesting to me because, he Poway High product. He was a 2-time batting champion in the Cape Cod League when he played at University of Arizona. He was a great kid, great family. And it seems like his situation changed in Pittsburgh because of O'Neal Cruz. And he was this dominant young guy that is playing shortstop, is my understanding. And so, a change of scenery, good for him. It's a small ballpark. Hopefully he can, show some power. But we're always looking forward to those big trades. Remember like the trade that the Padres made to go get Ken Caminiti, that big 11-player deal with the Astros. Those always kind of light it up and those make it fun. But the GMs are together in San Diego and anything can happen over a cup of coffee or an adult beverage. You never know.
Final statement. The winter meetings are so cool because you're kind of on the clock. And when you go there, and I've told other media members this, you're there for 12 hours. You sit in this massive media workroom, and they got all the TVs on, and all the networks are doing ESPN and MLB Network are obviously doing shows from there. And then PR guy comes down and says, we're going to have a press conference. We're going to have a meeting with Andrew Friedman of the Dodgers or A.J. Preller or the new GM Manasian of the Angels in 15 minutes. So then all of a sudden, those of us that are involved covering those teams, we get paraded up to their suite. AJ sits there at a table. Friedman answers your questions. The Angel general manager does the same. It just never ends. And then sometimes there are press conferences with a player agent. Scott Boras will have a separate press conference out in the hallway. And then sometimes they bring free agents in who are signing their contracts at the winter baseball meetings, and they'll put them up on the podium. It's just, if you're a baseball junkie, you'd like it.
It's a good place to hang out.
You'd really like it. So this is going to be an interesting couple of days, especially with the marquee free agents at the top.